Welcome to Collecting Chaos. It's time for Tuesday's Treasures. Now, I did get some comic books last week, but they're sitting in my ozone chamber with some baking soda in the bottom to absorb the odor of the cigarette smoke that they were inundated with. I promised myself I wouldn't order from that guy anymore, but he had some stuff that I couldn't pass up, so they'll probably be in there for a week or two, and then I'll pull them out and see how bad they are, and if they're not too bad, I'll go ahead and show them. In the meantime, I was looking through a box, and I discovered some other treasures, and that's what I'm going to share with you today. So, yeah, let's get started. You might want to go get yourself a cup of coffee. This one may run a little long. I don't know. We'll see. So pause it, go get some coffee, come on back, settle back, relax, and enjoy. Because we're going to get started right now. And we're going to start with this. This is one of the items I found that I didn't even know I had it. Turns out I have two of them. One for me, one to sell. So I'm going to offer this one up for sale. I have a good idea what I want for it. I think I'm just going to put a price on it, and if nobody buys it, I'll keep two. I'm not going to be that picky. This is the Michael Turner's Fathom from More Action Collectibles. And it's a really nice figure. I likes it a lot. Next up, the Boot Hill Express from Johnny Lightning. And that was kind of cool. This is part of the Frightening Lightnings, of course. Now, the card is a little warped, and it's got a crease on the plastic here. Other than that, it's in pretty nice shape. It's creased up here, too. And the card is still... the toy is still mint. The pog in there is still mint. The packaging is not, so... Now, this next item was in gorgeous shape. I mean, box was immaculate until a few minutes ago when it took a header along with some other stuff that I had stacked up, and it all fell over in the floor. And when it did, this got a crease here, got a little tear here. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to ask what I wanted to get for it, but you know what, I might put that price on it anyway, and if nobody buys it, I've always liked this, so yeah, maybe I'll keep it. Who knows? Next up, an item I am going to offer up for sale, but I don't think anybody will want it. I mean, it's just not a very popular character, and I can't see anybody wanting to buy this. It is the only one I have. I am going to put a nice price on it, and if nobody wants to buy it, I'll keep it. I mean, I've got no problem with that. This is as close to my Werewolf by Knife 32 as you're going to come. So, Moon Knight. Next thing I found, and I spent some time on these, I actually put on gloves, plastic gloves, because these were in the bottom of a box that had, I don't even know what all was in it, but it was not something I wanted to stick my hands in. So I cleaned them, I washed them real good, and I wore gloves when I washed them. These are Pokemon and Digimon. Well, this is a finger puppet, and I have two of these, but only one of them isn't clean enough, so I'm going to re-clean that. But like this is Digimon, Betamon, and I have a couple of these, you know. These comped really well. I was shocked because when they came out, they were like 98 cents a piece, something like that, back in 1997, 1998. I saw these online going for $10 a piece. Not people asking $10 a piece. When I went into the sold, you know, what they've sold for recently, it was $10 a piece. I have 23 of them, about half Digimon, half Pokemon. So there's Akuman, some character that nobody likes. Pikachu! I got like 4 of these. And then I have a different Pikachu. See, I count the ones with the chain, with the bead chain as key fobs, and the ones with the ring on them, I count those as key chains. So, yeah, there's a Parasect. This is Bakemon or Bachman from Digimon. And I went ahead and made little labels for them. They say Bandai, the year that it was made, because some of them were 1997, some of them were 1998. So I put the year and then what it was on there. So whoever buys any of them will know exactly what they got. There's Mr. Mime, Bulbasaur. This is Monzaimon. Some pretty cool stuff if you like that kind of thing. I don't know what I'm going to ask for those. Finally, and the reason I said it might run a little long. Now, I'm not big into basketball, and generally my cards I could care less about, you know. These are actually basketball cards. They're the Hoops 1999 first year basketball, women's NBA cards. It's the first year that Hoops made them. And like I've got 3 Cynthia Coopers there, and yeah, post-game stuff. And then the league leaders. And these are all the cards I own for this. Like there's Andre Kuklova, Christy Smith, Octavia Blue, Penny Moore, Vicki Johnson. None of these names mean anything to you, and none of them really mean anything to me either. But there are a few cards in here that are good. Cheryl Swoops. I know that one. She was a really good player at one time. I don't know. I imagine she's retired by now. Because these cards are, what, 24 years old? Kim Williams. It gets good when I get towards the back. There was 110 cards in the set. I don't think I have a full set. I might, but I don't think I do. And I might take in one of each and put it as a put it on eBay. Duplicates. I wouldn't want to put a single card. If I only have one of something, I wouldn't want to put that on up for sale unless I had it with the rest of the cards. we're getting there. It's getting towards the back. I guess this isn't going to go as long as I thought. Adrian Johnson. That's a name I actually have heard of. Future Phenoms. Katie Smith, there's 3 of those. Natalie Williams, I got 3 of those. Jennifer Azzi, I have 3 of those. Shamik Holdsclaw, have 3 of those. Charlotte Sting, I have 2. Lakeisha Sales, I have 3. Kristen Folk, I have 2. And then I have and then I have the checklists. And now for the good stuff. Here's Rebecca Lobo. And these are all chase cards. A couple of Corey Halede, however you pronounce that. Nikki McCrae, Jennifer Gillum, Tracy Reed, Cynthia Cooper, Talk of the Town. Yeah, I'm covering one of them up on purpose. This one is Ellen Baranova, Teresa Witherspoon, Cindy Brown, Lisa Leslie, and the most important is the Cheryl Swoops autographics. Yeah, that's a good card. So, yeah. I know at one time this card was around $100. I don't know what it is now. It's probably not that high. Yeah, that's my WNBA basketball cards from 1999. The first year that Hoops made women's basketball cards. I'd sell them. I'd sell the whole thing if somebody offered me enough money. I don't know how much is enough, but, you know, I'm sure if somebody made me a good enough offer, I'd take it. It cost about $14 billion to ship because that book is pretty heavy. That's it. That's what I got to show you. So I guess I'll see you tomorrow on the Eternal My Light project. That ought to be interesting. I'm going to spend some time today or tomorrow clearing this table off. And I'm going to start sorting. Because I desperately need to do that. And, yeah. Maybe I'll show you. Maybe I'll put that on video. No, probably not. Anyway, before you handle your toys, your cards, your comics, make sure you wash your hands. Good for your collectibles, and most of all, it's good for your health. And it was pointed out to me the other day that it might also be good for the planet. I don't know. You're washing the dirt off your hands and throwing it into the planet. Well, the planet's trying to kill you, so, you know, take it with a grain of salt. Make sure you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. I almost forgot. I got more stuff. I got this figure from Coleco. I haven't bothered looking him up yet. I used to know who it was, and I'll look it up and figure it out. I've got this figure from Coleco. And I got Delco bothering me. And finally I have this from Coleco. Oh wait, that's not enough, is it? I should show the rest. That's a big knife, huh? Let's go to a big guy like I'm tempted to paint his eyes back in and his eyebrows, because he has no eyes or eyebrows. And of course this knife goes in here. It came out. I cleaned these. I mean, I washed them up pretty good. Oops. Let's turn it around to the back so it'll fit in. There we go. Yeah, now he's got his knife. He's ready to kick some butt. I think I got a machine gun that'll fit him too, so I'm going to look around and see what I can find. I've got some other stuff around. So yeah. Now that's it. Probably. Bye.